everyone. I just wanted to share some thoughts today and see what you guys thought. And it's been something that's been on my mind. I know it's a little dark. I'm filming later in the day, but that's not the point. I just wanted to see what you guys felt. So, this is something I've been thinking about for a very long time. I've seen it mentioned in TV shows. I've seen it mentioned in documentaries. I've seen it mentioned all over the place. If you guys watch the Philip DeFranco show, which if you don't, why not? I love that guy. But they have a side project called the DeFranco Fam with his wife and his son, and their soon-to-be another boy. Clearly, soon-to-be other boy. We're talking about pregnancy and when it comes to having mental health and pregnancy, specifically on medication. Let's get this out first. I know people are wondering, no, I'm not pregnant, but I would like to be in the future. I would like to experience pregnancy and I would like to be a mother. But the big concern is, and as I said, I have seen this in multiple media outlets, is for the most part, depending on what kind of medication you are on, but for the most part, they will require you to go off your medication to be pregnant because certain medications can do damage to the fetus. For some people, this could be, they just take, a low dose Zoloft. That's totally fine. And, they might have some down days and stuff. But for someone who, like me, and I've mentioned this in videos before, I'm in a really bad state when I'm off my medication. I don't sleep. I really don't eat. I panic attacks almost every night and hence not sleeping. But I'm in a really bad state. And then that is a big concern of mine. There was this TV show I watched a long time ago, long before I was diagnosed with anything. It's always stuck with me, and it was about this one woman and her husband, and they were in the medical room, and she had recently found out that she got pregnant. And they were really excited, but the doctor told her that she needed to get off her schizophrenia medication, which is massive. So incredibly massive. I think my opinion on this would be, I would be willing to try it once, to experience that pregnancy. And I know a lot of people there's going to be so many different varying opinions down below. Oh, you're doing this for you, this is great, you figure out what's right for your body. And that's my opinion, is do what you think would be good for you and your body. And if you want to be a single mom, that's great. If you want to have a partner who totally agrees and supports you, which I hope to find, that's great as well. But then there's going to be the people who are like, you know what, this is what you were put on the earth to do as a woman. You were meant to make babies and repopulate. There are those people, and I would like to welcome the conversation down below. I would like to get your opinion. So yes, it does scare me, the thought that more like, not if, when, I would like to try it once. Because there are some levels of SSRIs and all that fun stuff that potentially you can stay on, or maybe go to a really low dose to help fight just like a little bit. The medication I'm on is going to be one of those that has to be stopped. There is no low dose on what I do. Also, when I mentioned the DeFranco family beforehand, his wife, Lindsay, again, I will link both of their shows down below. I know I have in the past. I really love them. They're one of my favorites. But she had to go off of her medication when she became pregnant when they started to try to become pregnant. So they knew that they wanted to be pregnant, and then she weaned herself off the medication because she knew she wanted to try and become pregnant. And just hearing her struggle with that and everything is kind of like concerning, but it's also one of those things that's like... The other thing I want to point out, and I'll try and find it and put it down below, there was a documentary about some people in the UK that wanted to get sterilized via vasectomy or tube tie. Their one big concern with it was the fact that a lot of them they mentioned 4 people, but a lot of them did not want to pass down mental health issues down to their children. Yes, it's genetic. It runs in my family, whether it is depression or whatever. It does run in my family. And the thought of passing it down, I would love to have someone that I created myself. But the thought about passing down whatever is in my head to this little bundle of happiness, it scares me, because I do not want to give any sort of child the same problems I had. And I've had friends who have said that, oh, you know, each case is different, it'll be okay, and yeah, I wouldn't go as far as being sterile, trust me. But it is a concern, because I don't want any little kid to go through what I did. And yes, I know people are going to be like, oh, you can always adopt, and I would love to adopt. I've met many kids through the foster care system and the foster to adopt program, and then people who have been adopted from out of the country. And it's an absolutely beautiful thing, and I would love to give a child who doesn't necessarily have a home to call their own. But I would like to try at least once, but every aspect about pregnancy regarding that scares me. Also, you know, pushing like a watermelon through a golf ball size hole. So I know this video is just a little weird, but I would love to know your opinion on it. Do you have mental health? If you are a female, or if you're dating someone who has mental health and you guys want to get pregnant, what is your idea on this? What is your opinion? Are you willing to go off the medication to have this or not? I would love to know. And if you, again, this is a discussion and a good place to, you know, share opinions and everything. If this is something you think, are we gonna see a cat? If you feel like this video is gonna be something of a benefit to other people, please share this video. Hit that like button. It's like this. Hit that like button. Like a boss. I'm watching too much Jacksepticeye. What other things should you do? Oh, and hit that subscribe button. The more subscribers I have, I think when I do get 100, I might do a giveaway. I'm so freaking close to 100. I know people are like, I'm almost at 100,000. 100 is a huge milestone. So again, I love you guys. Thank you for watching and following my crazy journey and listening to my opinions about mental health and everything like that. Again, until next time, guys. Just want you.